Greetings. Thank you for joining me for another Greenhouse Contemplation. The book is called The Cyrus Mysteries, New Scientific Evidence of Alien Contact 5,000 Years Ago by Robert Temple. It goes into like the Dogons and stuff like that. They said that people visited 7 to 10,000 years ago or plus. Um, but yeah, it says that the Dogon says the food you eat, the beverage you drink, that ama change into red blood. White blood is a bad thing. They also say the essence of nourishment passes into the blood. They know that the blood passes into the internal organs starting from the heart. The Dogon even seem to understand the role of oxygen, or at least air, entering into the bloodstream. Now, again, this is the book. I'm not going to do too much reading. I mean, it got a lot of good pictures and a lot of good stuff that you would enjoy because remember, my recording time is not that long. But it's just that Europeans have an extreme case of not really understanding the existence of creation, because it seemed like when they find a group of people who don't have tall buildings and they sitting on dirt maybe drinking some tea, that it's impossible or they're incapable of understanding things that Europeans need, like telescopes and microscopes and stuff like that. you know um, that these people wouldn't know nothing about, even though their lineage go back, as we know, millions of years and not 4 or 6,000, what have you. But anyway, and so when you read a lot of their books, there's a like a awe, like how at least the lower class whites, because the real serious elite Caucasians know that their fathers passed down information to their fathers and schools, and so it always passed down. But there's always an upper class and the lower classes, and the lower classes are always the one that teaches the masses. Lower classes, individuals who are not the top ruler king. So there's a lot of ignorant Europeans in this world, a tremendous amount, but they've been brainwashed too. A lot of them been brainwashed, and now, since we have the ability to read, whites and blacks, because a lot of times a lot of Europeans back in the days was not allowed to read. Not really not allowed to read, but it was just a super upper, for the super upper class, if you will. So a lot of ignorance is going on. But again, when we read people that may get their PhD in history and archaeology and all that kind of stuff, those who's the ones who is willing to tell the truth get hushed up by a board or something, or somebody won't publish the book. So those who are allowed to get their book published and information published, they have to have some type of stigma, meaning that how these black people sitting on dirt 24 hours a day doing nothing know all these things, and you are supposed to be a bunch of people that have been swinging on trees and just so again, that superior ignorance and that lack of understanding of existence can penetrate through a person's writing. So that's a lot of these books, because again, when you go to the top schools all over the world, not just the United States, you have to go to the original language that it was written in. So a lot of us didn't get the opportunity to really know that language, so we can get the real authentic knowledge. So we have to use the person's filter. And when we read someone's book, we are reading through their genetic memory, their neuroplasticity effect, like if they were in a culture of white supremacy. So neuroplasticity let us know that your brain or your makeup can be conditioned according to environment. So we have to look past through all that, and to know that black people have been doing a lot of stuff for a long time, and we have to just this day and time just respect that, because it's very humiliating nowadays for any white person from any level, from a local public college to the highest university, to sit with a black person who know history. or ancient history, they feel a remorse and a shame of their brethren of such temperance. But it's good. Everything has a season. So I hope you guys enjoy this mysteries, the Cyrus mysteries, and know that people has been living for a long time, as old as the earth, one to come with the other, and even travel the universe. So I believe all that because again, we are going towards that way. So if we had this type of dysfunctional society, if it can last 10,000 years, they will have a capability to travel the universe as well. So again, I'm not one to think one is less than the other, but everybody have their time period. So everybody should enjoy their time period. So enjoy your Sunday. Peace and blessings. I hope you go check the book out. It's an old book, but it's fun to read. Peace.